Okay, I'm just gonna jump into my warm-up. And thanks for clicking, thanks for watching. I don't know what the subscriber count is right now, but it's gonna go eventually. Gotta tell your friends. If you wanna see the video, you gotta do it. There's gotta be something in it for me. There has to, right? Not gonna ask you for no money, nothing like that, so just tell your friends. Maybe somebody like LeBron will see my video, and he'll realize that he's terrible at golf, and I'm not. And he'll blast me out to like all his subscribers and be like, hey, everybody like this so we can see the video, see if this guy's full of it or not. But anyway, I'm just gonna hit a 56 here, start to get warmed up. Got a little 90-yard flag out there. I don't know, easy peasy. 56-year-old man dropping bombs. It's not easy. It's just like the name says right down below. Golf is easy. It is easy if someone tells you how to do it the right way. And like I've said before in my opening video, I talked about how I've been trained to be a trainer in my life. Okay, what's the point? If you're having somebody like try to teach you something, and you're paying them to do it, and then at the end you can't do it, like what was the point? Like what are you getting out of it, right? So is it because you can't do it? Like that's what people will do. They'll be like, oh, you're gonna just need another lesson. It's not me, it's you. I'm telling you what to do and you're not doing it right. That's the mindset that people have. Oh, it must be me, I must need to do it a few more times. No, what they're telling you to do is wrong. Okay? What they're telling you to do is wrong. Hitting the golf ball is not that difficult. It couldn't be. Like when they created the game in like the 1800s, if everybody was terrible, right? Let's say everyone was horrible forever, how would the game ever have caught on? Right? They didn't have TrackMans, they didn't have cameras, they didn't have all this stuff. They just went out and they grabbed wooden sticks with crappy old balls and they could make a par four. Right? But we have all this technology and all this great stuff, and people play for 20, 30 years and they just can't make any sense of it. They're terrible. And there's just no reason for that. Like it's not that hard. It's just not that hard just to hit ball after ball in the same place. The ball just sits on the ground, doesn't move. Right? Nobody's blocking, the hole doesn't move. Just one right after the next, right? And like I've said, like, you know, people are like, well, who are you, dude? Who are you? Who's anyone? Who's Butch Harmon? Right? Who's Hank Haney? Who's any of these guys? They're just dudes. I'm just a dude. I just observed. I watch. I use my eyes. I don't let my eyes like trick me. I don't see something and then let someone else tell me what I saw wasn't what I saw. Like I know what I see, right? I know that I watch LPGA Tour golf and I watch women this big swing this hard and I watch the ball go 240, 250 yards. Why can't you do that? It doesn't make any sense, right? I don't look and see a guy like Xander Schauffele and hit it 300 yards, right? Here you guys are. Doesn't make any sense. What you're doing is wrong. You're watching videos, you're watching all this content, right? And like, you must either you're not paying attention right and you're not really listening to what people are saying, which is not the truth, because I have watched all those same people. I have been 40 years of my life I've been playing this game, and I wasn't good for a long time, missing balls, whiffing balls, topping, hooking, skanking, you name it, everything that everybody's done. And then I will start to get good at it, and then somebody will walk up to me at the driving range or something, and or you'll get paired up with somebody and they'll be like, oh, you know, your grip is wrong. Oh, really? Yeah, you gotta hold it like this or something. And then you try that, and guess what? Then everything gets messed up. Right? That happens, right? And then, or somebody who's, you're beating them by 20 and they're telling you, oh, you have a chicken wing, or you got this, or you got that. They got all these names for all this stuff, and somebody's gonna tell you something, and guess what? Next thing you know, you're all messed up. You don't know what's going on. Right? And then, that was not that great. It was a little bit to the right. Anyway, you get all this stuff, right? Like look at Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods changed his swing 3 times. The guy won everything, and somebody convinced him that there was something that he was doing that wasn't good enough. It was good enough to win everything. Like, I don't know what he was trying to do. Was he trying to shoot like 25 under? Did he think that he needed to be able to birdie eagle every hole before like he was truly great? Right? Jordan Spieth had that bent arm when he came through. Jordan Spieth won the Masters and the U.S. Open. Should have won the Masters twice, but he had a bad shot, right? But Jordan Spieth hit a high block. That's what they call a high block out to the right. So basically, he was hitting really high straight balls out to the right, right? And so he would play it, and he played it well because he won the U.S. Open and the Masters, right? But someone got into Jordan Spieth's head, okay? I don't know who exactly it was, but I know that he used to like hang out and party with, you know, the other best players in the world, like JT and those guys. Like, they all hung out. And I'm sure that in the process of all that hanging out, his friends got to him enough that they convinced him that he needed to change his swing. Right? Because he doesn't do that thing anymore. Right? Now he's like, you watch him, dude, I feel so bad for Jordan Spieth. He's on the tee box and he's doing all this weird stuff. He's so lost. He's so lost. Like, he can still play, right? He can still get it around, but he ain't winning. And he ain't winning because he let somebody else tell him that what he was doing was wrong. I'm letting the ball tell me if it's right. I'm letting the TrackMan tell me if it's right. And I ain't listening to nobody else ever again. Right? But now you're like, oh, with all that being said, why would I listen to you? You should listen to me because I'm going to tell you something different than anything else that anyone has ever said. Right? I even asked AI, I asked ChatGPT, I asked Google, all of it, Claude, if my missing piece that I have in my swing, like, should I do it? And they all said, no, do not do it. What I'm going to tell you to do, they're going to tell you not to do it, right? And I know, but like, people are going to be, what? Well, you don't get to know until I get to 100,000 subscribers. It's just the way it goes. So, and if you're already mad, and you don't, like, whatever, didn't cost you anything to hit subscribe. If you want to hit unsubscribe, hit unsubscribe. Go watch some drunk dude hit drivers off the deck in like some other channel. Like, if that's what you want, if you think that's how you're going to get better at the game, then feel free, right? But if you just want to hit ball after ball after ball, into the same exact spot over and over and over again, with like no effort. And I know people aren't going to believe this either, but I haven't played in 4 months. I have not swung. I haven't hit a ball 4 months. Okay? I have friends, I have family, right? When I say stuff like, oh, I haven't played in 4 months, I haven't even hit a ball. And you're like, yeah, whatever, bro, you probably play every day. Well, people I know that they would call me out. They'd be like, why are you lying on your videos? Because I'm not lying on my videos. Okay, if I was lying on my videos, then my friends would call me out, my family would call me out, right? And what else would call me out?
Get up, stop. Get up.
That's my ringtone. Get up, sir. Get up. And then anyway, I'll stake my word on it. Like, I haven't played in 4 months. Like, my swing is so easily repeatable that it just takes me no time. Like, I can immediately just come right back and just start clipping balls. I don't have to go practice every day. I don't have to stay like, oh man, I'm gonna lose it. Like how many of you have done that? Like, you go one day and you got it, and then you go the next day and you don't got it. Well, I was at the range, and I was murdering it, and then I went and played with my boys, and I was shanking it and topping it, and I missed the ball, but that didn't happen at the range, and they don't believe you. They're like, oh yeah, whatever, bro. Like, you'll text your boy, oh man, I can't wait to play this weekend. I was playing so good at the range today. Right? Remember what I said about the club bouncing at the range? That's part of it. But then the other part of it is something I'm going to talk about in a different video. But your brain is going to pick up stuff. That vent's coming on and it's going to be annoying. So I'm going to just end it here. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.